As you know, leadership is about influence, decision making, inspire to other people. But beside that, it's about character, your principles. You have to be stand up on your foot, be
Mm,
strong over the rock. You
mm,
have to be stand up over the rock.
wah.
So you hear, you see what you have in front of you.
Hello everyone. Welcome back to Teman Bicara Damay. Today I'm happy to be joined with Ramiro, a dentist with a background in orthodontics and bioethics, who is passionate about ethical leadership and global citizenship. So thank you so much for joining today, Ramiro. It's a pleasure to have you on my podcast. To get us started, could you briefly introduce yourself and your background?
Okay. Hello, Damay. Thank you for having me. Well, my name is Ramiro. I'm from Argentina, South America. I'm a dentist and I have participated in several digital platforms and in different several projects about bioethics. It's my aim, public health. And besides that, in other digital platforms from ecology. My aim is to be in contact with the new platform in this 21st century. So that's why I'm here to speak about avant-garde structure.
Mm, Yeah, thank you so much. And then first, I'd love to start talking about leadership. We often see a leader as a confident and capable, but behind the scene, there are so many things going on. Like leadership also come with challenges, pressure, and also expectation. So my first question is how do you stay true to yourself while leading through challenging situations that I mentioned before? Yeah.
Well, as you know, leadership is about influence, decision making, inspire to other people. But beside that, it's about character. Leadership is tested precisely when uncertainty is at its highest. We have to manage, as a leader, the uncertainty. Those moments where we don't have answers from the questions. So that's where your principles, your voice began to mark your way, your track. No? So in this moment, we are living where technology are evolving very hard, very fast.
Hmm.
So that's the idea of the leadership. Try to see what is going on. That's the aim of the leaderships. Besides, you don't know the answer.
Mm,
Besides, you don't. That's what's happened nowadays with, for example, bioethics with AI, intelligent artificial. We have to begin to construct, to shape the future with new rules because everything is so new that we have to create the new rules.
mm,
So to make a sign up, I think once you are working, you have to make three questions. I'm acting according to my principles. Will this decision strengthen trust? Does it contribute to the future I'm trying to build? Those questions keep me grounded.
mm. Yeah. Okay, thank you so much. So we need to be ready because there are so many things going on and we need also to be ready to learn about new things, right, Ramiro?
Yes, yes. Nowadays we have to be with our value, antique values, perhaps title, authority, expertise, but now focusing in the people are working with you. Try to, as a leader, try to uh, rethink the things that are emerging and making the people find their voice.
Mm,
No, as you are the man, I have seen to you that you are traveling a lot. You know a lot of people. As a leader, you try to connect with the people. Not only transmit your messages as a leader, but also make something change in the other people to coordinate. For example, nowadays with this technology, making this podcast, you are interviewing. I have seen lots of people are making that, trying to set on the voice of every people with your idea.
Hmm. Okay, yeah. Thank you so much. So connect more with other people and also learn and also collaborate each other. So that's why we can make impact together, right?
Yes, yes. Uh, as I said to you, nowadays we have to have clarity amid uncertainty. We
Hmm.
have dilemma flipping. What I have we were talking at the beginning of the interview. Everything's changing. The technology, even the people, even the organization, the enterprise. The way organization function is not as 20th century. 21st century, the organizations, the enterprise, the people is different. We have to be alert about that.
Hmm.
So we have to change what the organization do, and we have to work with why. That's the new questions in this area, in this 21st century. That was telling to you that the way organization function is new nowadays. It's every new. Because, for example, with this interview, perhaps we are interacting through internet, but never in physical, in personal.
Hmm.
So that's very new nowadays. That's why we have to reshape the future. And with this interview, with this podcast, help a lot to know each other and as a leader, try to shout our voice, shout in a good sense, no?
Yeah. I wanna wrap up. So first that you said that we need to find clarity. And the second one, we need to find way to connect with others. All right. And also the important things now, like knowing what happened, what's going on in the century. There are so many things news that we need to ready for that. Yeah.
Yes, you are right.
Okay, so the next question is maybe for some leaders, like they are really confident about their leadership. But in your experience, have you ever experienced like self-doubt as a leader? And how do you overcome and how has that experience shaped the way you lead others today?
Ah, absolutely. Like many leaders, I have experienced moments of self-doubt, especially early in my career. And at that time, I believed confidence meant having the right answers. But nowadays, with my experience, taught me something far more valuable. Leadership is much less about having all the answers and much more about asking the right question. That shift changed the way I lead. As I told you, perhaps I'm repeating the word, rethink, learn together, adapt, grow together, and see what we have in front of us. That's the new. So if you have that, self-doubt, perhaps you are good,
Mm,
because everything is so new that we have to find the solution together. So it's not a negative to be adapt,
mm,
no? So self-doubt, when combined humility, becomes a source of learning rather than the weakness. We have to learn together in the moment. Now, that's the great issue, the great challenge today. It's began to appear a problem immediately, and immediately you have to solve it. You don't have time to read 10 books. Like, no, you don't have time. It's time for creativity. So, for me to finish, to make this up, self-doubt means to be creative.
mm. Yeah, so we need to be creative and also self-doubt is normal as a leaders. And also sometimes like the feeling, okay, I'm not good enough, or like I'm not really confident about being myself. But we need to be creative on the things that we need to maybe learn, or maybe because of our lack, if, for example, we need to learn much about the things that we wanted to improve, for example, right? So we need to be creative, as you said.
Yes, excellent sum up. Yes, you have said it. Yes.
Okay. So maybe this is the last question. If you can give one advice for young leaders who listen this podcast, what's your advice for them?
I think for young leaders, I think should have hear twice. Hear first what you have in front of you, and then be or hear your principles. Your principles. You have to be stand up on your foot. Be
Mm,
strong over the rock. You
mm,
have to be stand up over the rock.
wow.
So you hear, you see what you have in front of you, and then inside you, and then appear the solution.
Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, we need to be strong. Thank you so much
Yes.
for the advice, Ramiro, and thank you so much for taking time for coming to my podcast. And it's really, I mean, meaningful for me as well because you always support me. Yeah, so thank you so much for it.
Well, it was a great moment with you, Damai. Thank you very much for having me again.